Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Social Distance. And this is a new Netflix show focusing on issues that happened during quarantine because of COVID, Black Lives Matter, and all shot during quarantine. And it's a collection of 8 little episodes. I don't think any of them really surpass like 21 minutes. They're little stories that really focus on themes about quarantine and dealing with COVID, whether it's social distancing from your loved ones because they might be going to work, or somebody struggling, their business is going under because of COVID, or a loved one dies and you have to have a socially distanced Zoom funeral. And other things like connecting with two young people connecting over online, playing Overwatch, stuff like that. And I think this was a really interesting idea, and there's been different series, specifically from Netflix, popping up during quarantine and COVID, dealing with some of them not specifically the themes about what's going on in this situation, but they were shot during quarantine, socially distanced. So they're small, intimate kind of affairs. And this one deals with those issues directly also in the narrative. And there's a variety of different actors, like Mike Coulter pops up in one of the episodes. And in general, the stories are pretty impactful. They bring up very relevant themes. Some of them might hit a little too close to home at this point. But I think that it's interesting that somebody took the chance to really focus on these specific issues. Now, some of the writing does seem a little on the nose, some of the dialogue a little on the nose, and really feeling like they were ripping things right out of headlines or tweets and stuff from different people. But in general, I think that at some point we're going to be looking back and dealing with, there's probably going to be a lot of entertainment based off of like art, film, TV shows, different music, different kinds of stuff dealing with the situation. Right now, this is trying to be extremely relevant on top of it, still during the issue. And there's certain episodes that really do hit emotionally. They're very relatable, as all of us have probably dealt with one of these kinds of situations going on in these episodes. And I think Social Distance might not be the most creative show, but I think it's a really relevant show. And I think it's worth checking out because it might give you different perspectives on different kinds of situations that have branched off because of quarantine, because of dealing with COVID, and responses to Black Lives Matter protests and riots and everything that's been going on in this country. 2020 has been quite a year. Does this show live up to how memorable this year is going to be? Might not. But I think it's interesting that this is one of the first shows to really grab hold and try to confront this situation, this event, this point in time. So I think at least some of the episodes, they're better than others. Some of them did really connect with me, and I think it's worth watching. They're only 8 episodes, they're like 20 minutes apiece. Not a huge investment. So go check out Social Distance. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.